live app. Alright. So what is up, guys? Welcome to another late night gaming videos. Today I will be playing Minecraft. Two people watching, that's good. Oh, let's kill that sheep. Alright, what are we doing? We are doing a whole lot of talking, Q&A. I'm gonna torture chamber over here. Flush out. Clear everything in here that's not supposed to be. Just clearing out all the villagers. I don't think that you're special because you are little. Ah, you little kid. You don't be getting what you deserve. Well, you don't even deserve that, to be honest with you. But, honestly, who cares? To be honest with you, this guy thinks he's cool because he didn't get punished. Yep, that's what I think. That's not what I think, that's what I know. Yeah, oh wow, we're stacking up views. Alright, so we got one half done. We need to get the other half done. So, what I'm thinking is get the other half working. We do all that, talk, and then when we're done, I think we'll work up on here for a little bit, and then we'll work up on the spawn area because it kind of needs to be upgraded. So, yeah, I think that seems like a plan. So, why don't I start off with getting length and width and everything that, that someone needs. That's the we'll start. So, what am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna count for like a couple minutes. Probably count around, get the dimensions. So that means that will be a sign. Where the signs are. There you go. So 1. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that will be this will be part of the new. No, we didn't do the new one yet. So this will be part of the new So I'm gonna start off by doing this. So if you guys have any questions, any question to ask me, alright, so if you guys got any questions to ask, this video would be a good time to. I would put music on, but yet again, YouTube, copyright system. Sometimes I wish YouTube could be like Twitch. Because you be seeing these people on Twitch, they'd be happy as hell. They'd be playing music, you know, they'd be jamming out. So anyways, what we're doing is we are voting or upgrading our little worthy let's say this is a torture area. It just shows if you're worthy for this map or not. one or two walls are done. So you guys been just I've been doing good. If anyone wants to ask, if you guys want, ask me questions. Can answer them. If I can answer them, I'll answer them. So another walk done. this is almost practically almost done. Just gotta boom, 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 and get lava. Hi, how are you? Okay. So what we're doing now is we're just upgrading this spawn for this area. I would like to call this area is the spawn to prove to the player, to prove the player. It's basically its job is to prove that it's that the person who is playing this map is worthy to join the map or so. No, you know what? Should never done that one right there. So this is what I can do. This is what I am going to do. So hold on. What? Okay, no, I messed up on this one as well. This isn't supposed to be lava. No, this is. So this right here is supposed to be like that. So lava. Here, and then all this right here is, well, this part is complete. Thank you. Thank you so much. I try to be. So, why is that one like? Oh. So, everything's good here. So, the next part, what I want to do, so I want to make this. This is what we can do. We can make this all lava. Make this part all lava. all this stuff. Do this part. I'll log as well. So, so alright, so do this part of lava, I guess. Do keep doing rows of lava. Actually, the only row that I won't probably, I'll do it anyway. Because this is basically the training part. This is where I sit, right here. And I spawn, like I sit at the edge, so like I sit here. And I just start doing this. Where's my... I'll start doing this. Like someone will walk in, they'll jump down, or I'll tell them to jump down with a sword or anything like that. I'll just start spawning. Excuse you, sir. I didn't give you permission to come up here. Just get down there. Sometimes I will... It gets scary, but this is what sometimes I'll do. That's how you clear out the stage. No. So, I'm just going back to do it. So, bam. This is the tricky part, because Beck said you have a really good video channel. Oh, thank you. Tell us thank you. I appreciate that. He's a good boy. This is when this starts. So, why is there? Oh, I get it. Alright, so everything I do, I try to. That's not. That's not either. So whatever it is, I think I'm gonna have to do it that way. So what I think I might actually do is, now that I have a big enough chair, instead of making it bedrock, make it gold. Start making this thing gold. So everything that you see here is all built by hand, and I'll show you what all I built in the overworld. Alright, so I'll show you what I built in the overworld. But people are probably going to ask, what is this? And I'll show you in a minute. So, this area right here is, this is all going to be like turned into like a wasteland. Like, everything's going to be on fire. So remember, the creepers don't do that. He says, but thank you. You too. Good night. But people are asking, what is this? It's not this. This area is not done yet. There's gonna be more buildings and stuff. So, yeah. So, right in here, this is gonna be like a little vault. Door would open. Door would open. Alright, you're more than welcome to. So the doors will still be open. They're still closed. They'll come in here. They'll drop all their weapons into this thing. This thing will go into here. And then they'll get into scanning. Walk through these white line things. Let me know if there's any weapons. And then when they're cleared, they go through there. And that's when I come out. Give them their suit that they're supposed to wear. And they come out to here. Now, this isn't done either. There's no beds and stuff in there yet. So, these all will be rooms. This would be the cafeteria. Does this area have... Oh, no. This part does. So, you come in here. This is where they cook the food and stuff. And here's the meat, for meats and stuff. For dry food that doesn't need to be cooked or frozen. So when you come back through the meat cellar, yeah, we'll cash it for money. When you come over here, is anything there? Nothing's over there. So this is basically a vault. This is where they would live. Oh, actually, I forgot. What? Hold up. Never mind. Visitors wanted to do that. So this is the hospital bed. This is the medicine. This is the pharmacy. I have it set up to where I hate these buttons. I hate doors. I hate the doors. So like this is like the pharmacy. Like it's all on the shelf. Then this is the surgery room. Because when the world hits, when the world ends, the end of the world hits. Oh, then you walk through these doors, but these doors are going to be closed for the civilians. This is going to be for only members only. This is where it gets a little thin. This is going to be like what happens when they pass. They get put in here for a little while. They get everything. Like I said, this is the morgue section. This is only going to be for like workers only. And then this is where because we're not going to have any place to bury them, so they're going to just be thrown in here and then cremated. But that's because there's really going to be no room for burying because they're not going to be allowed outside. So, but this world is not done. Oh, up here is where my office is. My secretary will sit there, and this will be at where I am. I get the whole view of the what's it called? The vault. So I'm gonna come back up here. So like I said, it's not done yet. This will be covered in a mountain. So, and then this will be better. I just don't know what to do out here. I want to make this more even. And probably, actually, I'm gonna cheat real quick. I'm gonna do this. And do that so it I'm stuck in this world. Bam, and initiative. Probably put rooms in here. So this will be sword room with all the sword stuff. But I'm gonna eventually add tunnels and stuff. Because be honest, this is the netherworld, right? It's supposed to be, the underworld. It's supposed to be, what's that word called? It's supposed to be, where all the bad people go when they die. Instead of going to heaven, they go down. So, but this isn't what we're using this for. We're using this for basically we're using this to test your, see if you're worthy or not. See if you're strong enough to endure what you're about to see in the wasteland. So it is I'm probably gonna add tunnels and stuff, because I actually have that. I want you to build. Actually, if you want to stick around real quick, I actually have a. Let's go find it. So I'll show you real quick. Probably hold on a sec. So, one sec. Alright. So this is the map so far. I'm not done it yet, but like got the parking lot, all like how it would be. So thank you. I actually really appreciate that. But yeah, I have the parking lot. Well, the road's not done yet. It's it's getting there though, but it's not done yet. So you would walk in. You would walk in. Oh, you got your water fountain and stuff. You got flowers and stuff on both sides. I actually want to put what's it called? Statues. I want to put statues in. So you would enter. Me and my friend were when it first updated, we were just like seeing what the new blocks were. So yeah, yeah. I always build a Final Phrase on every PlayStation now, and I don't know why, but yeah, this one you will come in here. Each of one of them are always different. So yeah, you have your people where you wait, and then you come out here. You have the main stage. You have the main stage where all the robots are. And you got some desks, or you got some tables. You got some. This is where you get food. This is like a all you can eat. And then over here is. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to read that. I don't know why I breathed heavy. I was like trying to do something. I was moving around. But then you got all your arcade games with like your plushies. That's what these are. These are all the like teddy bears and stuff. And then this is where one of the robot animatronics come from, but that one didn't come in yet. That one didn't deliver yet. And you got all your cameras. I don't know if you see them. Then you got your cameras. And then over here, actually, I'll show you. What is that thing? It's Rotten Flash. Mikey's card. No, I didn't even see it. No, I didn't see it. So, then you got Pirate's Cove, where you got Foxy, which is out of order right now. Yeah, we gotta call in a tech, IT, and then over here is where like he gets programmed and stuff. I have this all like planned out. Like I had this all like designed as like pirate themed because Foxy is a pirate. He's a pirate fox. Over here is nothing to see over here. And you had a camera. And then, I'll show you, I'll go around. So like this is This is the water bucket. Or this is like supposed to be the mouth. This is the cleaning area, closet. Now, this has the bathroom, so like you got your toilet, toilet paper. Wow. You got your paper towels, sinks, bathroom, toilets and stuff with thing. More bathroom with toilets, and then you got your urinals. And on the girl side, yeah, basically when they enter that one world, I tell them to walk through the nether portal, and I give them about like 15 minutes or 15 seconds um, to get ready, and then to see. It's basically just to see how strong they are, to see if they can survive. Because in the wasteland of that world, there's gonna be monsters and stuff that like will try to attack you, and they're pretty strong. So like, you gotta like know what you're you gotta know what you're getting into. But like, this is the bathrooms. It's just like regular bathrooms with sinks and towels and stuff, and then it's coated pink for girls, blue for guys. Then over here is the office where they watch it. I don't know if you ever played the game, but there are 5 kids gone missing by a killer in the game, and it's all about secrets. So this is one of them. Actually, this is the only one as of right now that I have. But still building, still trying to technically upgrade this. I always upgrade, so it's never going to be the same. So this is the kitchen. You got Dr. Peppers, root beer, ice. Well, on the PlayStation is a button that I can press. It's called a share button. I press it and it gives me like a whole option of like, do I want to do Twitch? Which Twitch is like the most commonest area. Like, you can play music, you can play um, you can play music, you can play games, you can just chill. But YouTube is more stricter on music wise, because if I play music right now, I'll get a thing called copyright system. Then I'll get a thing called, what's that word called? I'll get a name called, I would be I think ad from that, not advertised. Basically means I would lose viewers, or I wouldn't lose viewers, but I would lose. Basically, it would be harder for people to see me because my videos I'll get a strike, and eventually, if I get enough strikes, I'll get kicked off and banned from YouTube. That's why you see when you see most YouTubers when they play music, they do a name because that's what you're supposed to do. But you got Coke, and you got water, and you got Coke. Yeah, I'll be right back. BRB. actually. It didn't take me that long. It actually took me about. Oh, but anyway, I'll answer that in a minute. But like, this is the bar. Like, this is like where they craft stuff. I'm back. You're back. All right, I'm back too. Like, this is the bar and stuff. Or like, not the bar. Like the areas where they like prep the food. And then it's the walk-in fridge. There's nothing really in there right now. But it actually took me a couple days. It didn't take me that long to build all this. Um, nobody. It's not actually, one of my friends was supposed to help me, but they didn't. So I done the floor all by myself. I did the redstone. Well, most of them. Alright. You'll see the redstone in a minute when I show you the roof. But yeah, it's a little tricky sometimes. But this is my office, the manager's office. You got your filing cases. You got you got everything that we would want. Don't know why that's there. I don't know why. I don't want to know why. And here, as you'll see, watch these lights. The lights are on. This is the part room. This is where we have their heads. Love the design. Lots of files. Thank you. And then over here is the secret animatronic that it's been here. So let me tell you the story of this place. We bought this off of some dude on eBay. Basically, Freddy Fazbear. This was Freddy Fazbear's Family Diner, or Fredbear's Family Diner. I bought this off a dude on eBay who owned the place, and in this world, my company is Freddy Fazbear's Entertainment. We bought this place, and this place was closed down due to a So we bought this off of some dude. So we bought this off some dude. The robot was here. This place was abandoned for quite some odd years. We can't get this dude to work, so we're probably gonna end up scrapping him. These things move at night. Guards telling me. But this is what watch the lights. Everything it gets a little laggy. All the lights turn off for certain ones. Certain ones are emergency lights, just in case the power goes out. You got these lights, and then you got the office lights, which I believe some of them are amazing. Thank you. It's like certain lights turn off. We built Pirates Cove. Built Pirates Cove off of emergency lights, so these lights will stay on. Some certain lights will, like these lights. You can see the floor at least. The kitchen normally, when this happens, and then you can see lights back up, lights. Sweet. Thank you. This is emergency lights. This is powered off of a generator or a certain type of generator. You don't really see the generator. The generator's probably. I haven't really put the generator in yet, but each light here works. Doors work. Doors close. Doors close and open. These turn on. These turn on, and I believe these stay on. Sorry, Papa. Then you got the emergency lights for the bathroom. None of them really. It doesn't show them up. So yeah, the lights. Now the lights do come back on. if that's what people are wondering. The lights do come back on. As you can see, the lights do come back on. Things lit up. Now, I want to show you something. This is probably going to shock you. Now, those little red things that you see by the door are called redstone. And all these power up all this. And these are literally like, when I start from this, I've literally did one block at a time. 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 And then once it gets to a distance, I have to put one of these down. And I gotta make sure it's facing the right way from where the lever is. The lever is coming from here. So I gotta make one go face that way, all these face that way, except for these ones. These ones face this way, some face this way, some face that way. And this was the part that took me the longest, was the lights. No, I lied. The floor. But the floor was the longest. This was the longest. This is the second longest. So I'm pretty good at redstone. I can only do certain now. This is what the place looks like at night. A little dark, but not that bad. But this is what the place looks like at night. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So this is what the place looks at night with the lights off. Probably gonna be a little dark, but that's okay. That's what we want. Thank you. So this is what the place looks like at night. Kind of wanted to keep it like a little spooky, but not too dark to where you can't see these robots. So like, if I were to stand here, it's a little dark, but at the same time it's a little light. It's a little spooky. I did try to keep it like dark as I could without like glitching like the walls out. Sometimes with lights that turn off and on is the fact that like some spots get like a thing called light glitch, which it becomes like sunny in one corner. Then I would have to destroy the corner, put the blocks up, try to fix it, and if it doesn't fix, then it's there for the rest of the game. But there's certain ways you can, avoid it with the proper lighting tricks. That's why you see like this is like 4 blocks away from this, and this is why this is 2 blocks away from this, is because it's got to be perfect. It's got to be in the middle. It's got to be straight to the point, and so it's got to be like in the middle. Like the hardest part of all this build was making everything centered. Like this guy has to be centered with that. Yeah. But like everything's got to be centered. Because if it don't get centered, it bothers me. I don't like certain things bother me in this game, like Minecraft. I'll show you. So let's say I build a wall, or I build a house. Okay, so here's the door, and then here's the house. That door is uncentered. Thank you. Like this door has to be centered to me. So like if it's like this, I have to do a 2 block door. Now in order for me to fix the one door problem, I would have to put that there and put that there. So like yeah, it's a pain when you're building and you're building. Yeah, it bothers me. Like I see people like I was like the one time I was playing with my friend. And my friend built a house, and the door was like, there was 1 block. It was like, normally I do it 2 block, 2 block because you can add a window to it or whatever. But this dude did 1 block and 2 block, and I was like, how do you play this game? Like, why do you how do you live in this house? But yeah, this is one of my maps. I think I have many maps like this. Let me see if I have many maps. I should have many maps. I played this game a lot. I have Zombie Craft, Zombie Kill Out 115. Oh, then I got this map. This map is big. This map is huge. So this is a zombie map that I did. It's not done yet, but you would enter from here. Yeah, I've been kind of taking a break from this map. Like this map is some of it is done by Redstone, like that right here. But then you got I like doing a lot of Redstone stuff and building in this game. I feel like this is a good game to learn like how things do or like how stuff do. So when they come in this map, there's a thing. It's like a zombie type disease thing. It's like I don't know if you've ever heard of Division, but like there's a sickness going around. But like this is like the Walking Dead style type like Division type thing. You would walk in here. They would give you a piece of paper with a number on it. You would walk through here just to prevent like if someone were to die and they turned into a zombie, they wouldn't just go straight to it. But like this is like to like organize like crowd, and then guards will let 2 people in at a time. Like 2 people in at a time, and because there's like 3 stages of the zombie. Stage 1, 2, and 3 are treatable, but above stage 4 and 5 are not. So yeah. So if the doctors ever feel threatened, like a zombie outbreak happened, they can close that. This door is like locked shut, and then they can come in here if they feel like they're gonna come in. This is the medicine room. This is like where like they would meet. But if they still don't feel safe, they would come in here. They would come down here. This is where it gets really interesting. So like they would come down here. They would come in here. But this is like where the radio is, the speakers, the laptops and stuff. Whoa, what the hell was that? Glitched out. But this is like the speakers. Then this is the armoring. As you see here, meds and stuff like that. And you've got meds here, and then guns and ammo and stuff like that. Thank you. Thank you again. So then you come out here. This is where it gets crazy. There is going to be tons and tons of security personnel and doctors would be in here if a zombie ever breaks out into the base. You don't know how long it's going to be in here for, but yeah. So then they come up here. This is another secure. This is where they give out the papers with the numbers, right? Yeah. So they'd be stuck in here, and then sometimes this is why I'll show you why. This is why there's this here. They can lock off this area, except for this area, which I might actually add some right here. But like, they can lock off this whole area right here because this will be all army members with guns and stuff, and they will lock off this door and this door, and they would lock off that door with this. This area would be locked down, so the zombies wouldn't get through. Just like our government. Pretty much, this is what the CDC will do if anything happens. This is what I think people who do disasters and sickness and stuff. This is what they would do. They would make a base. This is what you call a. I wouldn't say. This is a living area. you come in here, in order for you, because there's gonna be like jobs and stuff. So you would get a social security one, but like this, you would get like a special code, like a number, like you'll be like number 447. And this is also where you get your houses. Like this is where you get your house and stuff. But now, let's say you don't get, like, let's say you're sick and they can't treat you, and you come over to the sick ward. This is where you basically would die. This is where you would live for the rest of your life until you die. And this basically, this area right here is to basically make you happy until you go. Like, just to make you more comfortable. So there's gonna be a lot of people in here. So you may have to have a lot of beds. And I think there are three. Yeah, 3 different kinds. All of which one are going to be heavily modified or heavily patrolled. That's why there's some on the roof. And then when people die, they come in. The staff comes in hazmat suits and all, and they grab the patient. First, because a zombie, they shoot them in the head, because that's how you kill a zombie. This is where command control is and everything like that. Then right here is where it gets interesting. So they would put the bodies, lay up the bodies up against this wall, and they would one by one carry the bodies and they throw them down here into the chute. There's gonna be 4 different halls and stuff where you bury them and stuff. But this is just like the bunker. Ow, why do I keep doing it? But this is where the bodies would land. They would get put on a stretcher. They would get put into the morgue where they would have for instance, my leg. They would get metals out, heart defibrillators, anything that's inside the body that would affect the cremation or whatever needs to be done. They will put them in here afterwards. There's going to be security guards and nurses and anything like that be put in here. Guards and stuff, just in case they come back to life. And they'll come in here, which right here is the thought of everything. Yes, I did thought of it. I actually did. So then they would come in here if they want to be cremated and given to their family members if the family members are here. But if they are not cremated, then I want to make it to where like all this would be cemetery. Or if they don't have enough money to be cremated, or they don't have family members, they will be just thrown out and left for the zombies. But that's going to be a secret. But this is going to be the main base. A main base which is not done yet, which is a Minecraft elevator. But instead of it being an elevator, it's going to be ladders. And this is where like the government or like the head people would talk. And this is where they would have meetings and stuff. And then right here is the houses for the healthy people, which is you would have 2 beds, enough for a family or 2, for a husband and wife and 2 children, and each one. That sheep is not supposed to be here, but the walls are extremely low. So yeah. And then over here is going to be like food, water. Right here is just how high this is. I don't know. But right here is gonna be like where like they have exercise. They can run around, play basketball, soccer, or anything like that. But yeah. So basically, if this area gets overrun, that's why there's this door, and this also controls the amount of people that can come in at the same time. And then all this is barbed wire, more military people. But yeah. This is gonna be doctors and stuff here too. I just haven't finished yet. I think it might continue over here, to be honest with you. Make a playground or something. But that's this one. I think I should have more. But I do a lot of maps. Like, I don't just make them all on one map. Each map I think would I would like to have. Oh, then I have these. Now I watch anime. I watch My Hero Academia, and I think I make statues of a lot of them, or I started making statues. So, and you got these people. I just make random statues. To be honest with you, this is Deku, main character of the anime I watch, and this is Todoroki. I think he's a second main character, I would like to say. But yeah, I didn't finish that. I didn't finish this world. I used to have a big world where I would have like 4 or 5, like 10 statues all lined up, and it was like a park. It was like a statue park, but yeah. I think one more as well. I don't remember. I know I have a lot of worlds that are like different ones. Like Kingdom, I don't really play that one. Creative mode. Oh, might have been. New World, Trailer Park City, Trailer Park. I didn't make these two or these three. Two. Yeah, this one is where it gets fun. I made this one. Me and my cousin did. Since it's on YouTube, I don't really. That's basically what I do. I'm an imaginative. Like when I'm somewhere and I zone out, it's just not because I zone out, but like it's like I'm thinking, like I'm always thinking, like what can I like this used. I'm gonna show you something. Someone destroyed something. Thank you. Uh, this used to be me and my cousin. Because I'm on YouTube, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want people trying to find him or anything like that. Me and him we made this map, and I was going to be the president, so I made the White House. And I don't know what convinced me to make the White House. Actually, it's starting to be destroyed, I think, because I gave it to someone, they're building something. But yeah, this used to be like the White House. This used to be over here. It used to be like where he does his speeches and stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know what convinced me to make this, but then you come over here. I think just then you got the girls in the bathroom, and you have the war room, which I think no one's here. Yeah, then you got the war room. I think I let some of the villagers out because like I said, I gave someone, and then this used to be my room, but as I said, I moved out. I'm still the president. I'm actually the mayor. Yeah. Someone started building here. So this used to be the White House. No longer, no more. So and over here, which I believe, thank you. Which I believe is the news station. When the lights are on, that means we're on air. But we really don't use it because not many people come on. So this is an abandoned building that my friend is fixing up. He bought. Basically this is a roleplay server. So like he bought this area. He's probably gonna make it into like a power plant. He said. So. And then I'll get to that. My cousin's building right there. This is the prison. This is the prison. And you got your prison. But really nothing going on right now. Everyone's off. So like, this used to be where we get our power, but these villagers cut us off. so we don't have it no more. So that's why my friend is building a power plant to give us power, but we still have power. But we are doing so. What are we doing now? So I literally just built this whole backyard. This whole thing I think was like it was like here. Power plant needed, yeah. So like it was like here to probably I think I would want to say no, it would probably be a little farther. Like right here. Right here was a pool area. It was in an indoor pool area, but I took it down because it was taking too much yard space, and I made the yard look like it was cut. So I'll give you a little tour. So you come in here, you drive. You got my guard, my security guard, which he keeps a lot of people out, which I thank him for that. When these are closed, you can come in by these doors. It's a garage. So, yeah, it's whatever. And you got clothing area. With the detail. Thank you. And you got that, which is this dirt room. So you got laundry. You can dry your laundry, your washer. And you got sinks, stoves, kitchen. You got nothing here, so you can get food shopping here. Then you come out here, you got cake. You got your every time I play, I like to change up the colors. I didn't get to change it up because I haven't been on this world in a while. But all these paintings are all paintings and stuff. You got my front door, which is not nighttime. So laundry and cakes. So yes, the front door and stuff like that comes out to here. I didn't do much. So you got your living room, you got couches, you got a table, you got more pictures, you got more books, and down here, and you got your out here and stuff like that. This is actually where the indoor pool entrance was. Then you come down here. This is the man's cave. You got your bar, storage room. It's basically for when the men come, you can come down there and drink and stuff. But like I said, we don't really do anything. And you come over here, up here. This is where it gets interesting. This is my office. Since I'm the mayor, I have to have an office. This is this is where I mostly sit most of the time. Got more of the filing cabinets. And then this is my room. Oh, I broke my bed. My bed, got my TV, got my carpet, got more pictures, more paintings, and then I got a walk-in closet, which I don't think anything in here right now. I didn't do too much detail or thing because I haven't been on here in a while. Have a quick bed fix. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but basically, thank you. So then in here, you got your bathroom, you got your sink, you got your toilet, and you got your, shower, which works. So, that's the bathroom. Then, you got your bed. This is the guest room. And then you got your they got a walk-in closet too. Thank you. Then I think that's it for this world. But I got one more world. This is me and my friend's world. Um, he's the one I normally play with. His name is Kevin. So, me and my friend Kevin, you guys probably know Kevin as as a normal resident that I normally play with. Try to figure out which one it is. Not that. Is this? Let's see if it's this one. It might be this one. Actually, it might not be this one. Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. But yeah, I don't know why this is creative. That's why I don't really play this one because I kept saying that. So we started off in this world. This was actually one of the first worlds I've ever built when I first got the PlayStation, my PlayStation back. So like this is like one of the worlds I've had since I started Minecraft on this PlayStation. But one of them was. Can you hand me Mikey's wallet? Yeah, where is it? But yeah, but you can see the episode that me and him played on this. So like we played on here. I think this was his room. And my room was down here. Well, there's nothing really down here no more, but it used to be my room down there. The trash is down there. Then, but when we started living here, animals start growing here, like dolphins and stuff, and it just kept getting annoying. And then this is the to-do board, but no one really stuck by it. Now this is the rule board. Uh, yeah, it was like a pool, but now I don't live here no more. People who join, we give them an option to live here. Some take. Some. Okay, I mean, that was no killing. Yeah, we made a rule board, laws. Now it's called a law board, but no trespassing. Basically, we want no one trespassing. I have a little area for that. But so we have to throw it out like I don't need this, so this is what we do. It's burned and stuff like that. So yeah, they are. That. Now me down. Like we dug deep. Yeah, me and my friend normally like we we try to do it a fast way, and we jump off and we come back onto the ladder. Sometimes we fall and we don't get to the ladder as quick, and we fall and we die. But yeah, this is where we dug for most of the cobblestone. Actually has some right here. And we went to make the nether portal. We found a little pit of lava. We found a little pit of lava, and then we just put it over the water to make obsidian. Nothing really important down here. This mine. So, what we got to do? Oh, over here, this is where it gets interesting. So this is our house. A big house. This was actually going to be a farm. We were going to put a farm on top of a mountain. But I was like, no, we need to get out of that boat. And I was like, this is the way we can do it. So, come up here. This is my friend's Kevin room, which he told me a while ago, not on video, that I can come in whenever I really wanted to. Yeah, we kind of like did it like one of those like glass tower or like business areas. So, like, this is his room. I guess he didn't move his bed from when I put it there. So this is my room. I moved the bed a couple times. I don't think I've been no. So like, yeah, we didn't really do anything. We didn't get that far in this game. This is the guest bedroom. I think I had one person sleeping here. That was about it. And this is just the closet that we store all of our materials in. We have a lot of stuff. Actually moved some stuff out. Nice room size. Lovely windows. Yeah. And then we got pumpkins. We got wheat. Stuff like that. And then we got paper. Trash. And then redstone. And then we got disc. Which is music disc. And then we got fishing. We got knob drops. Oh, we got tools. When you come in the kitchen, and the dining room here is, has a cake, open windows, no windows. And then you got cooked foods, then you got raw foods, and you got baked foods, which we didn't get far. And we got non-cooked food, which you don't have to cook. Yeah. Then you come over here, you got a patio, which is a view of the land. I had so many ideas of what I wanted to do. Nah, raw isn't for zombies. I just haven't cooked it yet because, like, it's not on normal where my hunger don't go down. My hunger goes down on normal, but now it doesn't because I'm in peaceful. Yeah, I had I had so many ideas. Like, I was gonna make that like where the government has their meetings and stuff. I had so many plans that were going on at the moment that didn't get finished. Like, I wanted to make that look nice. Make that the portal room. As you see here, I want to make a lighthouse, which we never really got to finishing. But I'm hoping one day that I will revive this server, find a new friend that likes to play Minecraft. Fancy design, thank you. Then we got the bridge. I'll come show you the portals and stuff. We were gonna make. I should still make that. But yeah, that's our sugarcane farm. That's where we can make cookies and stuff, cakes and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna make like a little beach here, but it never did. That's where we started mining before we did that mine that's over there, so we can get more material. So we were gonna make a bridge, and we were gonna make this like a lot bigger, cause I don't know. But yeah, this is the Nether survival. But the one thing and this was the so like we were going to we made this nice little bridge so we can get over to the lighthouse when we were going to build it. But as you see, it never got to be 100% complete. We're going to put like a nice little staircase here, so we didn't have to run all around and go up this way. It's the long way. Which basically we were going to use the water as a transportation system, because that's what basically is all around here is water. But we were going to make like this way would be like maybe like a mini game land over there, shops and stuff, trading stations over there, and over here would be all houses and mines and governmental buildings and yeah, it's just in this game you have to use what your surroundings are, and then this would be a good way to get kelp, which are these kelp bars that when you take them out, you get the ships over here, which give good loot, which I think I already looted this one, which is why we got most of our stuff. But like I said, none of this stuff ever like went to full plan. My friend Kevin, who's been recently on here, been playing GTA and stuff like that. Nope, only had one drowning, and that was because of me. That's because wasn't paying attention to my air bubbles, which are the ones above my feet, the one that looks like chicken, the ones that are depleting. I wasn't paying attention to them when I was exploring the boats, and yeah, I died a couple times. But we don't need kelp, so right now, so it's not. But up on the roof is we were going to make a second floor that were farms and stuff, because we have animals that keep going in our farm. Feeding animals. Yes. We actually do that we actually feed them to make them have more, like have babies, like to reproduce. Because we started off with 2 pigs, 2 cows, 2 sheep, 2 chickens, but we need the sheep, so we focused on them more. And then now we're just doing pigs and cows, because pigs we can kill, reproduce, and then kill when we have enough. And then cows we can use milk, and then chickens lay eggs. So they're basically just very useful to us at this point. So yeah. So these are cocoa beans. This is where we make. This is how we make cookies. But yeah, it's pretty sad that this world, when we first started, this world just died, because we could have made this world a lot more better. But my friend, he wanted to, play other games. He didn't want to play Minecraft no more. Yeah. We want, like I said, my friend, he he said that he liked playing Minecraft, and then when I said you want to play Minecraft one day, he goes, I don't like it. I never did. Like, I played it all these times just to make you happy, and I was like, you didn't have to do that. Like, all you gotta do is tell me you didn't like it. So I've been looking for a new partner to play Minecraft on PlayStation, so I can do YouTube videos and stuff like that. But every friends I get, I don't. They don't let me film them, so I'm basically forced to do it by myself. I don't like doing live streams by myself though, because um one sec. Like he didn't want to make me upset that he didn't like my playing Minecraft. So I see him there, but I also told him that like he doesn't have to like, you know, he didn't have to like, you know, tell me that he liked Minecraft, but yeah, he didn't lie to me. He just told me he just wanted me to be happy. He wanted to he just wanted to be a good friend. That's all he wanted to be. But um, but I will revive the server. So actually, I'll show you how we got. I think we got a lot of wool. I think we got enough. We should have enough wool to make one layer of the red. So like, I could do this now, but what time is it? 10. I actually might call it quits tonight after I do this. 24 wool, and then I'm sorry, but I'm starting to fall asleep. I need matchsticks to hold my eyes open. Yeah, I understand. I'm probably stop the live stream pretty soon, but I have a couple things I have to do before I end the day. Don't you eat that grass? Oh, what are you about to be doing? You ain't about to be doing nothing, you sheeps. Coming around here trying to kill my livestock. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop the live stream too. To be honest with you, I'm super tired. There's one more. What I want. Actually, there's one more world I wanted to show you. I forget what that world was. I know there was a world that I did that was just mean. Right, wasn't that? It wasn't that one. No, wasn't that one? Was it that one? No, that would be zoo. No, it wasn't zoo. Prison. It wasn't prison. I think it was. I started doing something. Oh, one sec. I think it was. Was it this one? It might have been this one. I'm not too sure which one it is. But yeah, this might be the last. No, this is not the world. That is not the world I wanted. I have so many worlds. It's just. Oh, it was this one. Was it this one? Oh yeah, it was. So this is one of the worlds I created. It was me and Mikey. Alright, I might actually have to go. Come in.